and then we will go over all of our normal fun stuff.
I was wiping his, smelling his armpits. Did you notice that?
So something very touching.
Well, welcome everybody to tonight's session of our Dark Tower Dungeons and Dragons. Where a bunch of us. Oh, sorry, this is Wizards in Glass. I forgot our Wizards in Class. I forgot we had a name. Where a bunch of us, friends and family, sit around playing Dungeons and Dragons based off of Stephen King's Dark Tower series. As always, I don't have rights to his work, but I'm just using it to have some fun. We're playing a mix of homebrew and 5th edition. If you don't like it, don't care. So last time we played, you were in the town of Magus. You had just fought a couple demon dudes coming out of a thinny that you found. You decided that then it was a good time to try to go confront what was holding the town hostage. You went to try and find the mayor first, but nobody was home. You went and tried to find the vet for some reason. And the vet was not there. A little note that said, preparing for the harvest festival. And as you were walking around through town, I know you split off a little bit. I think it was Faustus and Azair went to talk to Rhea of the Coos. And she told Faustus that he looked tired and he instantly fell asleep. The rest of the group, as you were walking around, you kept hearing whispers in your ears of different voices talking about the sisters and what should be done. And eventually you confronted Rhea and her two sisters, and it was a pretty epic fight. At which point you guys managed to kill all three of the sisters. The villagers or the townspeople thanked you very much for your help. Gave you a couple trinkets, and Roland went on his way after teaching Zoros and Hamilton how to make bullets. And Zoros saw a little girl that was dancing and saying there's no place like home. And so he danced with her, and with 3 clicks of his heels and saying there's no place like home, the world went black. And when it came to, you guys were in the rundown hotel outside or in Topeka, Kansas. And that is where we are picking up. So you guys are in a room, very musty, old, covered in dust. And
Is this where we camped last time?
It is where you camped before going to Magus.
Well, I think we should probably take a rest because I know I'm hurt. I know F got beat up pretty good. So
Yep.
we should probably take our long rest.
I'm
And
agreeing with that.
I believe that at the end of the last session, Luna and I want to say Faustus heard a noise. Heard a noise coming from a distance away. It was very faint, but it reminded you of the thinny that you guys were near in Magus. So if you would like to take a long rest, then you are more than welcome to.
We're inside, correct?
You are in a room right now, yes.
And when we heard the finny noise, we were outside.
No, you were in this room as well.
Well, before we take our long rest, we should probably take a look outside. Can we see, is there a window or anything? Can we look outside, scan the area, see if we see anything, see how close it is?
Yeah, I mean, you can look out it's a hotel room, so it has windows, moldy drapes that are kind of falling apart. You can look outside. Right now, it is probably about reaching up to midnight, so it is dark. There is no light anywhere except for the moonlight. Make a perception check.
17.
Okay, looking around, you can kind of make out the shapes of buildings throughout the city, but you don't see anything that reminds you of the Finney.
Okay. Even with my dark vision?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Well, I say we just park it, guys. I think it's worth the risk. Again, night vision people at the windows. I forget. I have it. Willow Luna has it. And who else has night vision?
Looks like it's there in Hamilton.
Yeah,
Beth has night balls, right?
I do have night balls.
Yeah. Well, thank God.
or a light child.
Sacrificial light child.
Okay, so you guys are
Started
able.
already.
You guys are able to take a long rest. So you do heal up. You regain the spell slots if you use any spell slots. The day is bright and
Honest. Do
clear
we hear the
blue
noise
sky.
anymore?
Give me a perception check.
18.
18. You do still hear it.
Can we identify a direction?
It is coming from the. Hold on.
Well, we didn't see anything outside, so could it be inside the hotel in one of the rooms?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
It seems to be towards the east, I want to say.
Okay. Well, the last time we went to a Finney thing, it kind of led us further into our journey. So I say we go check it out.
We need something to block our ears. I know we had to do that before.
Good call. I didn't remember that. Are there bullets?
We got
Yeah.
some.
Do we have enough for everybody?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, they'll fire extra well after being in our ears.
You get no bullet.
If you get hit in the back of the head, you're going to shoot yourself in the brain.
Nobody
Avoid that.
clap
Yeah,
at you.
come up and go boom on the ears. Yeah, that's a bad choice.
No boxing of the ears.
Okay, so are we gonna pull it up and head towards the east?
Yep.
I think that should be our main goal, is looking for this more than anything.
I would agree.
Pull it up.
Okay. So shoving some bullets in your ears does block out the sound of the Finney a bit. Leaving the hotel is pretty easy. There's no one in sight. You guys are on the edge of a highway that is traveling to the east. As you guys kind of start walking on the highway, you do hear that the sound is getting a little bit louder, but you still can't determine how far out it is from you. Walking for about half the day. Give me a perception check, anybody that wants to.
17. 14.
18.
I got a 9.
Nat 1, which puts me at a 6, I think.
23.
Ooh. Yeah.
Faustus, are you partaking?
Not one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Zoros, Luna, Hamilton, and F, as you guys are walking along the highway, you do see off in the distance a faint shimmer to the air. It does seem to intersect the highway a bit. Rancent, you are just enthralled at the clouds moving along the path of the beam that you guys have seen.
Look
Azair
at that one. It's a pony. It's a pony.
Azair and Faustus, you are just entranced at how green everything is and how quiet everything is. As you continue on, it is still another couple hours worth of walking before everyone really notices the shimmer of the air. And you do notice that the sound of the thinny has gotten louder. You're not feeling really creeped out about it like you were in Magus before you put the bullets in. But you actually, as you're getting closer, start to hear a rhythm and a musical quality to the sound, almost as if it's a song that's just playing over and over. As you get a little bit closer, you do start to make out a giant castle on the other side of the shimmering air. This castle is immense, but it's very weird because what you can see out of it, it looks to be made of a clear green crystal.
And this is near the shimmer, or this is like in the shimmer itself?
From what you can tell, it's on the other side of the shimmer.
I guess we're gonna be going into the shimmer.
Is that
Do we know if we can do that?
I don't think we do.
You do
We,
not.
when we got close to the one near with Roland, that's when monsters just popped out of it.
Right.
We never attempted to go in. Are we able to tell the tune of the song? Like maybe it would give us a clue as to calling to us.
Give me a history check.
Oh man, I'm not rolling in here anymore. A 7.
Growing up in the forests and kind of on the outside of villages, you really haven't had a lot of interaction with people to pick up songs and melodies that people might know.
Can I just walk my happy dumbass in?
At this point, you guys are pretty much about, we'll say, 50 feet away from the shimmer.
I would like to look up at the clouds.
Okay. Looking up at the clouds, you see it is a fairly blue sky. You do see kind of some wisps of clouds, and they are all traveling in the direction that follows the highway that you are on.
Directly through into the thinny.
Yep.
Once again, attempt to walk my happy ass just straight in.
I would follow closely behind.
Okay.
Yes,
So Rancent walks through the thinny. You see,
I did it.
As he walks through, you see his form kind of shimmer a little bit. And Ranson, straight ahead of you is a immense castle made out of a crystal green type of material.
So nothing happened then?
Not that you can tell.
It
It's kind of hard to tell, Ranson, if anything happened to you or not.
do I still see them like when I turn around?
You turn around, you see them. Their form is kind of shimmering a little bit and kind of waving as if like looking through like really hot air. And after a couple seconds, Eth walks through right behind you.
It's like a ghost hug. That's the only thing I can give you.
We all,
I don't understand that, but I will turn around and I will say, this is the way that the clouds are going, so I don't think we have any other choice.
Yeah, but we went through it. It didn't do anything. Do they extend beyond the thing?
All right, I'll follow.
Okay.
Sure.
Luna
you know,
walks through the thingy.
I'll follow behind. Follow suit.
and
Okay. Everybody walks through the thingy. You guys don't notice anything weird, anything happening. You do all see a giant green crystal castle right in front of you.
Well,
Could I
let's head to the castle.
could I have just sidestepped the spooky world slit and moved on?
I mean, are you going to go back out and try?
I mean, did I actually go through anything? I'm not sure.
So walking towards the castle, you see that there is no moat around it. It is blocking up the entire highway. The door is currently open.
Well, do we want to go in?
I mean, we see the castle, we see the doors open. Do we hear anything? Is there anything else? I guess I want to investigate this before we just jump into a castle, is what I'm saying.
Vincent, make a perception check.
26.
Okay. Looking around, you don't see anything kind of out of the ordinary, apart from massive fucking clear crystal castle in front of you. But the one thing that you do kind of pick up on that strikes you as a little weird is the high-pitched whine sound that you've grown accustomed to hearing over the past day or so is no longer there.
Ooh, did my eardrums explode? Do I hear anything?
You have bullets in your ears.
Yeah, but we could still hear it kind of over the bullets before.
You just heard Luna say you had bullets in your ears.
That answers a good. Okay, I become the wind because I'm spooked.
And what are you hiding behind?
My existence.
That is not something you can hide behind.
The giant castle.
It's a clear giant castle.
Yeah.
We see no distinguishable features.
Do I see anything like a leaf on the ground? I could just. I mean, I got a good roll for stealth at least.
Unless you got something you can hide behind to stealth in. Nope.
Is anyone bigger than me?
My backpack.
Okay, I guess I'm using his shadow.
Unfortunately, you're not a halfling, so that doesn't work.
I know. I didn't know if anyone was big enough, I guess. I just didn't want to ask if anyone was big enough.
No one is big enough for you to hide behind to be able to stealth properly.
you want me
Okay,
to,
while he's looking for leaves, the crystal, is it something that we can see through? Like, is it like glass or is it more?
Like an
Okay.
emerald.
It's clear You can see through it, but it looks very distorted. Like it's not diamond clear. You know, it's not wedding ring type crystal.
Okay.
So it is clear, but it is just kind of distorted in the way that it's put together.
I
Okay.
mean, I'm gonna put
Um,
my leaf down and see if it's real. Poke.
Is there, can we see any movement within the crystals?
Well, you see Rancent go up and poke the crystal, and Rancent, you poke a crystal.
I'm finger on the crystal. It's real.
Give me an investigation check, Luna.
17.
Wait, I have an
Oh.
investigation too, I think. 17, 22.
You don't see a lot through the crystal. You can make out kind of like a dark blob that is kind of back and in the center of the castle, but that is about all you can make out.
Can I check for traps? I have that capability.
Where are you looking for traps?
Through the front door, up to 120 feet in.
Sure. How are you? Is this an ability you have, or is this a spell, or
It's a spell. Sorry. Can
A
I
spell.
cast find traps and check?
Woogity woogity.
I've forgotten how this works.
you
Magic.
do so casting the spell, you do not find or get the sense that there are any traps ahead of you.
I think that we should go inside then. Let's see what's in there.
Okay, I'm typically don't just barge into people's houses. Is there so the road ends here at the front door of the castle?
From what you can tell looking around, it's not that the highway ends. It's almost as if this castle were placed onto the highway.
So while the wizard tries to be polite, I barge the fuck in someone's house, as I do.
And I'm going to skirt the side.
The side of the castle.
Yes, to see if I can find a way around it.
Okay. It takes you probably a good 3-4 minutes to reach the side of the castle. And it kind of is just backed up on the side that you're on against just a very dense forest.
Okay. I mean, you can continue. I'll still be over on the side looking for a way through.
Okay. Rancent, you just barge right in.
I go in and yell, anyone home, man.
As you go into the castle, first thing that kind of strikes you as odd is there are no furnishings, no rooms, no stairs. There is pretty much nothing in this castle, almost as if it were just a giant shell. And as you kind of yell out, anyone home, you kind of hear your voice echo in the room that you're in. But in the middle of this room, there is a throne. And sitting on this throne is a figure. And standing next to the throne looks to be a giant, muscular man.
There's something you can hide behind.
Cool. So I look at them, I hold up a finger and go, hang on, did you hear that? And then I listen to the echo again. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Because I'm entranced by my own voice.
They don't say anything.
I just keep shouting stuff to hear myself. I mean, this situation's out of control.
Too bad.
Follow Ranson and make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
I start working through my various languages.
So Ranson, after you get to about your second language, you go to speak, but nothing comes out.
Talk to yourself silent.
You
Guys.
try and yell as loud as you can, but you hear absolutely nothing.
Continue if thieves can't. Just wiggling my hands.
Vincent just went silent, guys. I don't know that that's a good sign.
I don't know, maybe it is.
Should we go in and investigate?
Doctor from
We're
yelling.
still outside.
I mean, we can see him. It doesn't look like he dropped or anything. So
He's still standing there.
I guess I'll slowly make my way into the castle as well and check in on Ransom.
Okay. As you're walking into the castle, you can hear the group behind you. You can hear your footfalls on the castle floor. When you get to about 15 feet from Ransom, you stop hearing anything whatsoever. Your footfalls do not make a sound. You cannot hear the group behind you. You hear nothing.
I begin testing mime things such as invisible wall and blowing in the wind.
You see Ransom doing something that is just very weird to you.
Weirder than usual? Question mark?
Yes.
Well, guys, what do we do?
I'm ready to walk in. I'll start following because I can't hear anything anymore, and the half orc is rather large. You think they'd be making some sounds as they walked? Zoros and Luna, do you want to come with?
Yeah, I'm coming in.
Yeah, I'll come in.
Slowly.
As Azair, Luna, and Zoros walk into the castle, you get to about the same spot that that Hamilton was when he stopped hearing anything, and Hamilton and Ransom, all of a sudden you hear footsteps walking up behind you, and you hear the group coming up to you.
Testing.
The rest of
We
you
say
hear
hello to
Hamilton
the
say
person
testing.
on the phone.
So we can hear each other now that we're all in the room,
You can.
but that's not there, right?
Nope. Eth and
No,
Faustus have not joined in yet.
Hey, am I
Okay.
still alive? Can you hear me? Am I dead? Did I get ghost hugged again?
Everybody ignore Faust. Everybody ignore Ransom.
I was gonna say, if we don't respond, will he think we can't hear?
It will not stop me from talking continuously.
I mean, do we want to find the point where this happened? Do we need to find the point that this happened? Like,
Well, let's talk about the two guys sitting on the throne, right? Weren't there one guy sitting on the throne and a
There
handsome,
is-
muscular man next to him?
There is one guy sitting on the throne. His hood is pulled up so you can just see shadow where his face would be. And you do see a very, very large, muscular man.
Kind of interested in the large, muscular man.
You're
talk.
welcome. You're welcome to this one because I always do the creepy shit. Someone else's turn.
oh man,
I'm
we're
gonna go
gonna
make
set
sure
you
the
up.
wizard doesn't die.
Okay, Faustus, you go off to the edge of the castle and you, after a couple minutes, run into F.
I feel like the wizard chose not to go with us. He's not gonna die.
Well, have you found anything, F?
I haven't been able to. It's really thick woods around here. We can
Is there a point to
probably,
keep searching?
I mean, unless you wanted to break and enter into an unknown castle, we can either follow the idiot or we can wind our way through the woods.
You do know there are scary animals in the woods, right?
I'm aware of that. There was also some scary witches not in a castle that almost took my life and made you fall asleep with just by saying you look tired.
Fair point. Carry on
But
with your search. I can stand guard.
no, that's okay. I assume we can just go back because it'll probably take a while to go this way, and we obviously have no idea what the other folks are doing, so we can go and see
No,
Rancid and Camel Toe and everybody else are doing.
Okay.
All right.
So about the time that you guys get back to the entrance is about when Zoros, Luna, and Azair would have walked into the castle.
I would join.
Okay.
Now we're all just standing and looking at the two people on the throne.
Pretty much.
Oh, wait, before we go anywhere, guys, there was a weird thing that if there weren't enough people around each other, we couldn't hear anything. We couldn't speak. There was no noise. So we have to find out how many people have to be in a group in order for us to experience that. Otherwise, our spellcasters won't be able to cast anything that requires vocal. So we should probably try to split the group in half. Half of us start walking away and see if that thing happens again.
And see at what point.
As you are saying this, you hear a very low voice coming from the throne that says, "My dear dwarf, I was just tired of listening to that one speak."
Can you do it again?
I could, but it would remove all sound from everywhere around you.
Yeah, well, probably not the best choice. So, sir, who are you?
He kind of, you get the sense that he's staring at you, and he says, "Well, it is about time that you decided to join me." And you see him lower his hood, and you see his face, and a very sly smile crosses his lips, and he says, my, Luna, you look the same as the day we last met. Have you finally decided to acknowledge and join the power of the Illuminati? And I see you brought your friends as well. It has been quite a while since I've seen you all." And you hear the man standing next to the throne just kind of grunt. And the guy on the throne says, "Oh yes, where are my manners? I believe one of you might know the fine gentleman standing next to me. I unfortunately do not know his real name, but he goes by the name of Tick Tock. He came to me on the verge of death, seeking revenge against one of you." And you see him kind of scan the group a little bit, and his eyes rest upon Faustus. "You. It is so terribly rude to attack someone to within an inch of their life and not have the decency to finish them off. I took pity on this poor soul, and I took him in, gave him some new toys to play with, and healed him back to health, and then some. We knew you'd be coming by this way, so we decided to sit here and wait." And
Well,
you all recognize the man sitting on the throne as none other than Savorlo.
well, we shouldn't have walked in the castle.
Do I know what a Savorlo is? Was I there for that?
I don't think you were, but they would have told you the story. Basically, Savorlo was the one that was hunting Luna and her parents. Basically, part of the Illuminati that was trying to remove all people of power and replace them with clones.
That's kind of cool. I don't know that I'm totally opposed to that. I mean, would I actually recognize him on sight though, or would I just start talking to him like no idea? It's kind of
No, you have never seen him before, so you would not recognize him on sight.
So I'm more than likely would say something like, "Yo, what's up? Who's the beefcake?" She wants to know, that kind of thing.
I believe I have already introduced him.
I'm not real smart.
I can tell.
So Savorlo, it seems we're at an impasse. Obviously, Mr. Tick over here wants to take out our buddy Faustus. Not sure what your agenda is, but you seem to want us to join some group. What's the end game here?
Where are my parents?
Your parents are alive and well. After all, who do you think it was that created the virus that has decimated so much of this world? They have been of great use to us lately. Would you like to come see them?
I'm thinking no.
That is very unfortunate.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Would any of the rest of you like to forego this pitiful quest that y'all are on and come and work for the most powerful entity in all of the world? We have such riches, so many things we can teach you.
Powerful or power hungry? There's a difference.
It depends on which side of the glass you're looking through. Ultimately, they are the same thing. Those that are power hungry obtain the power that they want and become the powerful.
So again, I come back to our original question. I don't think, speaking for myself, I don't want to be any part of this, but what's our end game here?
I mean, the end game is simple. You either come
Or
work
die?
for me at the Illuminati, or you are removed from the world.
Yeah, I don't think those are very good options. And there's only the two that we see, right?
Correct. You only see these two.
All right. Well,
He says, well, that is very unfortunate. Does everyone share this sentiment?
This is really taking too long.
He said big words that I don't understand. That makes me angry, and I want to stab him.
I'm out.
You can hide behind the big
I
guy.
already don't like you.
Very well. I'm sad to see it to come to this, but we can find other people to work for us. And he stands up, and we can roll initiative.
ooh, nat 20.
If you know what?
I think I have a plus on that thing too.
If you click on your initiative plus at the top, it'll look for you as their initiative. Or you can roll it. I'm having no luck on either side.
Is it higher than I normally get?
Yeah, pluses on the initiative, that just decides who shoots first.
You do. I have
Where? Did you find?
on abilities and saves. Here, go. Here, put you on the- This says more stuff on it. What's for?
Okay, 25 to 20.
22 with a nat 20.
20 to 15.
17.
15.
15 to 10.
10.
10 to 5.
7.
8.
What'd you get, Faustus?
7.
Oh,
Nice
all
roll.
right. Zoros, we are up to you.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my shoot.
Do we have a map this time for the
Oh, we do.
battle?
Sorry. Hold on.
I just want to see what we're fighting against. What
Just
room we're
ignore
in.
all of the stuff all around because this room is completely empty.
So where are we in relation?
You are down at the bottom.
So how far is that?
Probably about 60 feet away.
Okay. I'm gonna have to use Guns of My Father. And come on, Dave. This is where are they? Here we go. All right, yeah. I'm gonna close you said 60 feet.
Yeah.
I'll move up 20 feet.
Okay, that'd be about right there.
Okay, and fire because that puts me at 40-yard range, which is my optimal range, right? I think that's what
Sure.
that's what it says. And I'm gonna shoot TikTok.
Okay.
15,
15 does not hit.
and I have no bonuses for the guns, right?
Let me see. Hold on.
Because that's what I rolled.
Okay. You have a +2 to the gun, so it'd be a
17.
17. But a 17 does not hit, unfortunately. You all hear the loud crash of the gun, and you see the bullet kind of fly wide, and notice a small crack in the crystal in the back. Okay,
That's
is
bad.
Zoros's turn.
Might as well. Probably won't hit him though. Probably need a net.
Raise me. If
Doesn't matter.
You see Savorlo kind of do some hand motions, and you hear him kind of mutter something to himself, and all of a sudden you don't see him anymore.
Counter spell,
Okay.
3rd level.
Okay, go ahead and give me a roll.
You have to roll.
No, it's a roll. You would roll and add your spellcasting ability.
That'll be 14.
So as you see Savorlo kind of disappear for a second, you hear F kind of just shout out, "Not yet," and you see him reappear, and he looks at you, F, and he says, "Oh, you're gonna regret that."
Good job, Mr. Wiggly Fingers.
I know.
And that is his turn. So now we are up to Rancent.
When we regret this, remember it, wizard. I will go ahead and move 30 feet up towards the hoodie ninja dude.
Okay, that puts you about right there.
Okay, so even with dash, I would never make it to him, I don't think. So I will go ahead and cast on him.
Okay.
Let me find my spell list. I got a nat 1 for an 8.
That is not going to hit, unfortunately. And go ahead and roll a d20.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Uh, 16.
16. You're good.
Cool.
Okay, so F, you are up.
Um, so 60 feet in front of me.
It's on my computer, right?
Is that how far away they are from me? Is 60 feet, you said?
Yeah, about 60 feet, yeah.
Um, all right, so then I'll do 40 feet in front of me. I'm going to create a 5-foot ball of fire.
Um,
60 feet.
you see as you start to do the incantation for flaming sphere, you see Savorlo just kind of smile and he says, I don't think so. What level were you casting it at?
Only second.
Second level. Okay, so you see the flaming sphere kind of start to sputter, but it just instantly goes out, and Savorlo says, two can play at that game.
Torche. That's all my turn.
Okay, it is now TikTok's turn. Okay, he is just going to stand there, and you see him kind of glaring at you, but mostly glaring down Faustus. Luna, we are up to you.
Okay. I made my potions, so I am going to dip my arrow into Luna's lightning.
Okay.
So I don't know, it says a DC 12
So,
saving throw by you, or do I have to try to hit first?
let me look that up real quick. So before we even get to that, roll a d20.
That's
Oh,
not a
that's a
D20.
20.
That's a 12.
You took my other D20.
20 now.
20,
Okay.
Steven.
Okay. So now you can make your attack.
Okay. So now I do my D20 for whether or not I hit.
Yes.
Okay, so 9 and 18. It's a Verlo.
Um,
Is it Severo?
Yeah, you're going after Savorlo, I'm assuming.
Yes.
You shoot the arrow, and Actually, he can't do that. So, yep, you hit. So he will make the saving throw. You got a 14. So it does not paralyze him, but go ahead and roll damage.
So 1d8.
This one. 7.
7 plus 4, so 11.
Okay. He kind of grimaces a little bit and says, I've seen you picked up some new tricks since the last time we met.
Of course I have. I've been waiting.
And then we are up to Azair.
Yay. So, question for the DM before I go.
Yes.
And I may have just now noticed this. At the top of my spells, because I'm usually in like the character page where I'm like looking at what all the spells do and everything too. I've got the +3 modifier and a +6 spell attack. So should I be adding 9 to every attack roll that I do?
No, it's only the 6 to your attack roll.
Okay.
Any spell that requires an attack roll instead of a saving throw, you'll go by the hit that's next to it. So it's the +6. All
Okay.
that's telling you is that your wisdom is at a +3, and then you have your +3 proficiency, which then makes the spell attack a 6.
Okay. Cool. I have been doing it right then, so no worries there. Then I am going to try.
Cast fire.
I'm not casting that. I'm casting Ice Knife. Pretty please. Towards Savorlo. How far away is TikTok from Savorlo? That's like 30 feet, right?
Yeah, he's about 30 feet away.
Okay. So I will throw at Savorlo. It's a 13.
A 13 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, and then he would need to throw a dexterity saving throw because the ice shard exploded.
Evens or odds?
It says.
Just pick one, evens or odds.
I'll just pick one. Evens.
Roll a d20.
20.
Okay. So you do manage to at least get the ice knife to be within 5 feet of him. So it wasn't a huge miss. So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
That is a 16.
Dang, I think that's.
Yeah, he passed. So unfortunately, it explodes, but he just kind of dodges out in time to avoid the explosion. And then anything else you want to do?
Nope. I'm gonna stay back from these guys, so I
Okay.
will be back.
Faustus?
Wait, okay. So I'm gonna do something that hasn't paid off ever. Use the TikTok feed.
Yeah.
Excellent choice. You need to be paused for this entire thing, especially since the wizard has crippled the angry man.
Yeah. Giant beefcake's not matter coming at you or anything. You might as well be half speed for it. It's cool.
Yeah, and you guys are gonna start hitting that TikTok, TikTok, TikTok.
Oh, Faustus.
Really?
Yeah, really.
It makes me feel good about my wild magic, at least.
Hey, I was a baby bear for a little bit.
He has a spell that he can alter time.
So I will only use my bonus action to cast spiritual weapon next to TikTok.
Okay.
And let's see. That's just an 11 to hit.
11 does not hit, unfortunately.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Hamilton, we are up to you.
I will pull out the guns of my father and take aim at Beef Talk.
Okay.
Beef talk.
Beef taco.
Supreme. That is that's not good. 14.
14 does not hit, unfortunately.
Shock and surprise.
Anything else you're doing?
Nope.
Okay. Then we are back up to Zoros.
All right. I'm gonna close tour. I think I can reach TikTok now. I'm 35 feet movement, right?
Yeah, you'd be able to get up to
Okay. All right, and I'm gonna pull out justice, and now I'm raging, so it just that gives me +2 melee, right?
+2 to your damage, not
Damage,
your hit.
right?
Yeah.
Right. And I don't have. What's the one that has advantage? That's frenzy.
Reckless. Reckless attack
Yeah,
is when
no,
you
I'm
go
not
frenzy.
ready for reckless yet.
Okay.
Okay. And so I'm raging now. I'm going to go ahead and frenzy.
Okay.
So the next one I can.
You'll get 3 attacks.
Yeah. So, do I get 2 attacks now?
Now you get 2 attacks, yes.
Okay. So just
Next turn, you'll get 3.
Okay. So I've got a 17. One misses for sure. 17 plus. What's my modifier? The 6. So yeah, 23.
That will hit.
Okay. And so I have 1d12 plus 6, right?
Yes.
8
8.
total.
Okay. So you go with your first slash, and you kind of, or your first slam with him, and you see his muscles kind of ripple as it hits him, but he still kind of just smiles at you. And you go for the second attack, and you miss. And as you are kind of pulling your weapon back from the mist, he is going to take an attack on you. I'm assuming a 24 is going to hit you.
All day long and twice on Sunday. You take 48.
You take it's 13 points of damage, but you're raging, so it is halved. So you take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
How do you know the hit?
14.
Okay, that's nobody said it.
And as you feel the sword, the great sword that he's wielding, slash across your skin, you kind of feel a burning in your skin where the sword slashed you.
Wait a minute, though. Don't I have something against that? If it's a poison or something?
It's not a poison.
Okay.
And now it
I
is.
don't. Okay.
What?
Nothing. It's nothing. It's just my same thing is against poison. So.
Oh yeah. No worries. It's not a poison.
That's all I can do, right?
You did your attack. You rage. So yeah, that's all you can do.
Okay. Now, was his counter? Was that something? Is an ability of his? He always counterattacks.
It is something that he can do.
Okay. So
Um,
we hadn't seen that before. That's why I was
you have not.
curious.
Come on. You see Savorlo kind of chant and do some hand motions, and again he disappears. And that is his turn. Rancent.
I can make it to the clock, dude. I think, right? Move 30 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna get up there and I'm gonna stab the fuck out of him, as I do. On hand is a 22.
That'll hit.
And that's gonna be 14 points, and the offhand is 17.
17 does not hit.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'm there, and that's it.
Okay. F, you're up.
I am going to. I only see TikTok, correct?
Correct.
All right. I am going to point my finger at him, and I'm going to shoot 3 rays, scorching rays at him. 19.
19 does hit.
Then the 25 will hit. And how about an 18 to hit?
The 18 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, so 2 of them hit. The first one did 7 damage, and the second one did a whole 4.
So 11 total.
Correct.
Okay.
And I will stay where I am right now.
Okay. You see TikTok is looking past both Rancent and Zoros at Faustus and has a smile on his face and says, I can do that too. Tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. And he is going to make an attack on Zoros.
So that was how you want it to work, right? Not what he did.
Correct.
Excellent.
Let's see. First attack on Zoros is a 24. Zoros, it's 12 damage, but it would be halved, so it's 6 damage to you again. And as the blade just crosses across your chest, you feel the burning of that slash in your skin as well. Second attack is going to be on Rancent.
Ooh, I uncannily get out the way.
It's okay. A 12 is not going to hit you.
Are we sure about that? Yes, it will not hit me.
Okay. And that is his turn. Luna, we are up to you.
Okay. Verno, you chicken hiding. I will dip my bow in my lightning again.
Okay.
So
Go ahead and roll a d20 first.
8.
Okay, you are good. Go ahead and roll your attack. I'm assuming on TikTok.
Yes. Whoops. Okay, 24.
Yes, 24 will hit. He unfortunately is not paralyzed.
And 6. That's fine.
Six damage.
Yeah, 6 damage.
Okay, and I believe you get 2 attacks at this level, don't you?
Where would I know that?
Hold on.
Action per or attacks per action 2.
Yep. So you would get a second attack.
Okay, so another D8.
No.
You'd have to roll again. Are you dipping this one in as well, or just doing a regular arrow?
Just a regular arrow.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
7 and 9, so 16.
Unfortunately, the arrow just kind of bounces off his armor. Anything else you doing?
No, I'm not moving forward.
Okay. Faust. No, sorry, Azair.
If I did roll my 7, I would hit myself.
I
They keep saving themselves.
actually, I am going to cast Detect Magic to see if I can find where Savorlo is.
Okay. You cast Detect Magic, but you are not getting any sense of magic within 30 feet of you.
He's further out, guys. Further out than 30 feet.
Anything else you want to do?
No, that was my only thought right now. Without
Okay.
hurting my team.
Faustus.
I guess I'll move 5 feet forward and attack with the spiritual weapon that's already there.
Okay.
And that's a 9, so it misses.
It does miss, unfortunately. You know you can move forward more than 5 feet forward, right?
Yeah, but it's maximum 15, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, true. Okay. Hamilton.
It's me. Can I make my way up to TikTok, or is he still too far away?
He is still too far away from where you are.
Bummer.
Probably get to be about right here.
I don't want to get back.
Hamilton, if you move up to within 40 feet, you can close the next time and shoot him once more from 40 feet.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. If I could move to be about 40 feet out, then
You here are about 45, 50 feet away.
well, Credola. Well, yeah, I gotta be at least 40 feet away. So I guess I'll just do what I can. And I'll take another shot at him. So, but actions per turn. That means I can shoot twice, correct?
You can, yes.
Done that last time. Okay, okay. 2 12s.
Unfortunately, that does not hit. You hear more explosions and kind of ping, ping, ping as the bullets cascade and ricochet into the crystal wall.
I need to get my eyes checked. All right. Oh, I'm done.
You're not moving any?
I'll move up about 15, 20 feet.
Okay. Be about right there. Okay, Zoros, at the
Yes,
top
sir.
of your turn, you feel the cuts that he has made on you kind of burn even more, and you take 5 necrotic damage. So that is not halved; it's just 5 damage.
Nice.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Do you need a heal?
19.
19. Okay. You just you grunt through the pain, and after it's kind of done, you kind of concentrate for a moment or so, and you feel that the slashes don't seem to hurt as much as they used to.
Nice. Okay.
And it is your turn.
All right. So I get 3 attacks, right?
Correct.
17, 24, and it says 16. Oh,
16.
22. So I hit twice.
Correct. You did hit twice.
So 2d12s plus 12, right?
Yes, 2d12 plus 12 total.
7, 15 plus 12, 27.
Okay. You said 27?
Yes, sir.
Okay. He is going to make an attack on you.
24.
Will miss.
Ah! I thought for sure it'd be 24. That's what you've rolled every other time.
Yeah, and I rolled a 4, so no.
Just without the 20, so that's all right.
So that is your turn, Savorlo. I need Luna, Azair, and Eth to give me a dexterity saving throw.
20, right? 18 plus what?
4, 22.
22.
4.
Beth is so nimble.
That is one dodgy wizard there.
16.
Okay, so Eth and Azair, you both take 27 points of lightning damage as a lightning bolt just streaks out of the area to the right of you. Luna, you take 13 points of lightning damage. And you hear a voice that just says, I can play with lightning too.
Yeah, and you can hide like a chicken.
One must do what one can to stay alive.
Did we see the direction that that lightning bolt came from?
The right.
Yeah, so on the map, it originated like around this point right here.
Okay.
And we are up to Rancent.
I mean, continue to stab this dude because I thought the other one was gone, so I got involved in this. On hands of 14.
Nope.
I believe I'm done, is what the offhand said.
Okay. Eth, we're up to you.
Mm.
I'm gonna try to do the same thing to him that I did before with my scorching rays. My low was a 22.
22 just barely hits. And you were attacking TikTok, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah. And 22 just barely hits.
And then that'll be a total of 16, 24 points of fire damage.
Okay. TikTok is looking rough.
Good.
Good.
Anything else you doing, Eth?
Other than praying that I survive it for another round, no.
Hey, Ath, I would suggest you guys spread out because if he's doing AoE effects, you guys are sitting ducks if all four of you are right there.
So he is. Did you want to move, Eth, or no? Okay.
No, I'm good.
Okay. It is TikTok's turn. He is going to make one attack on Zoros. 22. So, Zoros, you take 9 points of damage, so halved, so 4 points of damage. And you see as he goes to strike you, he brings the sword kind of through and around and hits Rancent as well. Rancent, you take 9 points of slashing damage.
Uncanny that.
Okay, so
Portion.
4 points of slashing damage. And his next attack is on Zoros as well. For a 19. Does a 19 hit you, Zoros?
Yeah.
Okay. You take another 4 points of slashing damage. And his last attack is on you as well. That is going to hit for 5 points of slashing damage. And so, Zoros, you feel the 3 new slashes on you all kind of burn, and Rancent, the slash that he made on you, burns as well.
Everything burns on me. How would I know?
You're not peeing, so that's how you know.
You don't know that I'm not.
That's true. Luna, we're up to you.
Okay. I am going to just try to hit TikTok.
You have 2 shots.
I have 2 shots. 20. 18.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Net
and
20.
29.
Net
That
20.
will hit. Yes.
She rolled double damage on that.
Yes. You roll so you'll roll 2d8s and then add your modifier.
5, 9 plus
4, 13.
13. You see him. You can't do that. You see TikTok fall.
Yay.
Nice shot.
Can you tell me, because I can move still, right?
You can still move, yes.
Can you tell me where the lightning bolt came from? I'm sorry, I didn't see
Down in
it.
the corner.
It's about like right down here.
Can I move to the left up past where TikTok is?
I think you can just.
You cannot get that far.
Okay.
Most you'd be able to get is about like right here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Azair, we're up to you.
Okay. So I would like to move. Which little dot am I? I'm having a hard time
I
telling.
know, but you
And
can-
the bottom three.
Here, this
that
one right here.
I would,
That's what I thought. Cool.
Yeah.
Can I go diagonally
Okay.
30 feet towards that pillar or past it? I don't know how far that would take me.
how many-
Which pillar? There are two that are kind of diagonal from you.
Sorry. Let's go with the one by where Hamilton is.
Okay. You'd probably get to be about right here.
Okay.
And remember, those pillars aren't actually there. They're just on this map.
Yeah, I was just using it as a location guide for my eyes. I am going to. I'm actually going to cast Detect Magic again and see if I can sense anything.
Are you gonna cast it where you saw the lightning, right?
Yeah, towards that corner where the lightning came from. I can't roll.
So it is focused on you. It's not focused on like a specific area or anything.
Oh, okay.
But you do not detect any magic around you.
That's good. Am I supposed to be rolling for this?
No.
Oh, I'm just checking?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good because that roll was up.
Yeah, it's basically a spell that stays on you for the duration of the spell.
Okay. But I don't feel anything around me.
Nope.
Okay. I'm going to call that the end of my turn then.
Okay. Faustus.
So I'm gonna move 10 feet forward and to the right. And from that point, everybody's about 30 feet away from me, right?
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing.
So you go to cast the spell and you go to say the charm or the verbal parts of the spell that you need, and you release it and you feel the magic release for a second, but then it's cut off, seemingly to no effect.
All right, that's my turn.
And I thank you for that because I've always wanted to be a dick and counterspell someone's healing spell. Faustus, or not Faustus, sorry, Hamilton.
I got a whole lot of nothing outside of
You have any spells?
uh, nothing that's really gonna help here.
Can you heal people? The
Uh,
Can't paladins heal?
I think F's pretty well cooked. You might want to give him a boost of life if you can.
Same.
yeah, you're both.
Question for the DM. I'm sorry, I know
Yes.
I'm looking at stuff. Does the spell healing word, it says you can cast it on someone that you can see. Do I count as someone I can see? Like, can I cast it on myself?
Yeah, you can cast healing word on yourself too.
Okay, cool. Unless you want to heal me, you know.
How far? No, I want to see how much I can do. How far apart is F and Azair? Like, how far can I get to both of them?
F is probably a good 20 feet away from you, as there is about 10 feet away from you.
My speed is 30. Haha. So okay, so if they're about 20 and 10, oh crap, that would be in opposite directions though, wouldn't it?
Doesn't matter. It's still 30 feet diameter. So it's a 30-foot circle.
I thought it was just taking a 30-foot total movement.
Uh,
Okay, DM, is it 30-foot total movement? Like,
Yeah, that is, if you're moving, that is as far as you can move. So it'd be 10 feet to get to Azair, and then you would be 30 feet from F.
okay. So so with a 30-foot movement, could I reach the both of them then and heal the both of them a little bit?
You could reach Azair, and then you'd be about 10 feet away from
That's what
F.
I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, I guess who took the worst of it, I guess.
I think we both took the same amount of damage, but I don't know how healthy you were before Ed.
Well, we healed. We rested.
Yeah, we were all up to full health. I have 13 hit points left.
What do you have?
Oh, I have more than that.
Okay, well I'll
It's one to F and heal him.
yeah, I'll walk down to F and I will there it is. I will heal 20 points just of lay on hands. And then
You have 10 feet of movement left if you want to move anywhere else.
yeah, I'll go ahead and just so we're not too super close together, I'll move 10 feet to the right, please.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Zoros, top of the round, you take 6 points of necrotic damage, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
14 plus. Where's my thing? Sorry, I should be
You're fine.
better at knowing this stuff.
I know your con is more than a +1, so you feel the wounds no longer
Sure.
burn as much as they did previously.
Okay, thank you.
And it is your
Okay.
turn.
Yes, it is. And I have no idea where he is.
The last
than-
you knew was the lightning bolt, but that was it.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, because I have to have some kind of an attack, even if I don't, in order to keep my rage and frenzy, right?
Correct.
So just chucking an axe at the area where the thing was is good enough for an activity, right?
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay.
I'd allow
Okay,
it.
so I'm gonna, I get 3 actions, right?
You do.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw 3 axes into that corner of the room where we saw the thing.
Okay, each attack is going to be at disadvantage.
Okay, so first one misses. Second one definitely misses. And the third one, yeah, I missed all 3.
Okay.
But
You still keep your rage, so
so keep my rage, and I moved as far as I could and still did it, right?
Where did you want to move to?
Towards the corner of the room. I think I'm trying, what I'd like to do is try to box them into the corners. So maybe even a little bit more up towards, yeah, that's good. That's good. Who am I right next to though?
Azair.
Okay. That's close enough. I haven't pissed him off too bad. I think he's coming after Luna anyway. Yeah, I'm good right there. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. I need Zoros, Azair, Luna, and Rancent to give me dexterity saving throws.
Not me.
I have advantage, right?
Yes, you do.
Thank God.
I got a 12.
I got a 7.
Total.
I got a 19.
That's not with the 2. I had a 5.
I got an 8, right? I
Plus
don't
your
have-
dex.
What's my, oh,
Plus 4. Got 12.
12.
Okay. So, Zoros, you take 15 points of lightning damage. And Luna, Azair, and Rancent, you take 30 points of lightning damage.
Did we see where it came from?
I have one.
It
hit
came pretty
point
much
left.
right from this corner down here.
Same spot.
A little bit back more into the corner.
Okay.
I'm no longer
Conscious.
I'm conscious. I'm feeling great. I'm gone. So however that works now.
You are unconscious. You dropped to 0 hit points, so you are unconscious.
Yay. That's exciting.
Okay. Rancent, you're up.
I'm going to take my bonus action as dash to head towards that corner. Whatever 60 feet gets me.
Oh, that would get you like easily right here.
Okay, so my main action is going to be to flail absolutely wildly with my rapier.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack at disadvantage.
Of course. Let me get to that screen.
I did.
Oh, I have a healing beam.
A 21 and a 24. So
Okay.
21's the low.
You flail wildly, but you don't seem to come into contact with anything.
Corner checks out. Question mark?
Anything else?
No, that's totally it.
Okay. Ath, you're up.
One is he's invisible.
I had heal potions. Where were those?
Equipment.
I am going to. There's a point between Azair and Rancent, like pretty much midpoint. Yeah,
Okay.
where I will point my finger and have my fireball in that area.
Okay. And I'm assuming you're protecting.
Yeah, I'm protecting all 3 of them.
Okay. You unleash the fireball, and you hear a huge explosion right in the middle of this area. Doesn't seem to come in contact with anybody.
Sickles.
The wizard ruined dinner too.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Luna.
Okay, I am going to try to move farther to the left.
How far do you want to go?
I'd like to, I don't know how far I can go. Can I go up around that other tower that isn't there, the pillar? How far up can I
Up here?
go?
Yeah, you'd easily be able to get there.
Okay, so go ahead and put me up in as far as up that, well, that corner, that right there is fine.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna shoot arrows over in the corner where the spell came from, the lightning. So I do 1d20 for hit first, correct?
It's going to be a disadvantage, so roll it twice, take the lowest score.
10
That
plus
does not,
9, 19.
your arrow does not come in contact with anything.
Okay, I'm gonna try again because I have 2.
Okay.
3.
That definitely does not hit. Okay. So Azair, roll a d20.
$13.
Okay. You have passed your first death saving throw.
So I mark that as a success on
Yes.
the little box.
Faustus.
About how far am I from Azair?
You'd be about 20 feet.
All right, I'll move 15 feet in that direction.
Okay, that puts you about right there.
While I was moving, by any chance that I notice anything odd that might help me try to throw something in a specific direction?
You did not.
All right.
Okay. Hamilton.
I was gonna go up and try to do it laying on hands, but it's starting to get a party over there. I think we're gonna be attacked.
Lay hands on me. I only have 1 hit point. If you can.
You are where you're up by that top pillar.
Yeah, I'm far away.
Yeah.
Oh, he's aiming at me, so I don't know if anybody wants to come close to me.
That's probably like 50 feet.
Yeah, you probably don't want to be close to me.
I don't even have any idea of what to do. I think I'm gonna stay where I am and just kind of look and listen for anything odd, I guess.
Make a perception check.
So 21.
Okay. You are listening out. You are not hearing or noticing anything. Okay. Zoros, we are up to you.
I wildly swing my battle axes down at the bottom of the table there. I move down to the bottom of the table.
Okay.
And I swing my first attack. Nope. Second attack. Nope. Oh, I got a third, yep. And still no.
Okay.
I assume it was at disadvantage, right?
It was.
I got nothing.
Okay. I need Faustus, Hamilton, and Azair to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Can I still do that if I'm unconscious?
Oh, sorry. No, you can't. You're just going to fail. I believe it's 2 death saving throws.
What?
Yep. You get 2 death saving throws. Failed.
16.
3.
You're not doing very well here.
Hamilton and Faustus, you both take 37 points of lightning damage. As the lightning bolt pretty much originates right behind you, Hamilton, and to the left. And that is that's his turn. Rancent, I did forget at the top of your turn last turn, you did take some damage. You take 4 necrotic damage, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
4 necro make me sleep.
Okay. Then you are Rancent drops unconscious.
I'm taking the sleepy sleeps.
Then give me a death saving throw. Actually, you went unconscious this turn, so you don't make one yet. F, we are up to you.
Where?
The lightning bolt originated from about right here.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, crap. In the corner to my left,
Over here.
I will create a 5-foot wide flaming spear.
Okay.
And then I will move it 5 feet to the north.
So right there.
Yes.
Okay.
Does it look like it hit anything?
It does not.
Yeah, I didn't think it would. All right.
Okay. Luna, we're up to you.
Okay. I'm just gonna shoot my arrows over where we saw the lightning coming from.
Okay.
You need a 20 to hit.
Uh, oh yeah, I have to take the lower one, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, 14
Nope. Does not find any purchase.
and 16.
Does not find any purchase.
I don't know how we're gonna do this one, if we always have to take the disadvantage.
She just died.
Azair, give me a death saving throw.
I don't want. Ooh, 19.
Okay. You have passed 2 death saving throws, and you have failed 2 death saving throws.
Oh gosh. That's just what I roll, correct? That's nothing else.
It adds your Constitution modifier into it, but you're good. As long as
Okay.
you get over 10, you succeed.
Okay.
Faustus.
Okay. Question for the DM, just to gauge distance. Like right now, how far am I from Luna and F?
You are probably about 25 feet from each of them.
Okay. So let's try this once again. I am going to attempt to do a 3rd level prayer of healing.
You begin to summon the magic, and you grasp onto your holy symbol as hard as you can, but you cannot find the magic.
Okay, let me see. I don't think I can use this. Well, I mean, that would have been my action. I can't do anything else.
Okay. Then we are up to Hamilton.
Make my way to his air.
Okay.
And do 5 points of laying on hands. The rest that I've got. So
Okay. As there, you now have 5 hit points and you are conscious again.
Yay! Thank you.
Zoros, we are up to you.
I move over where the lightning bolt came from last time and take 3 futile swings. 15, no, miss. Nope, miss. Nope, miss.
Okay. You all see a figure appear. And as you are watching him, you see three Savorlos kind of spread out behind him.
Oh,
And that is all that he is doing.
now.
Rancent, death saving throw.
Oh yeah, I'm dead. 1 second. 18.
Okay, so you've succeeded 1 death saving throw. Eth, we're up to you.
I will. I'm going to start shooting magic missile at him.
Okay.
So I've got 3 darts. Do I need to roll something
No, you just need to
roll the 4s?
roll the damage.
Okay, it's going to be.
Oh, actually, hold on. Sorry. I need to look at the spell specifically.
That's what I figured.
It's a force one, I think.
Okay, so as go ahead and roll one. Is it just 1d4? Roll the damage for one of the beams.
I had already rolled all 3 of them. The first one was a damage. They're all damages of 4.
Okay. So as you cast the magic missile, you see it hit 2 of the Savorlos, and they both just instantly vanish into nothingness. You do see the bolt hit one of them, and he kind of staggers back a little bit. There is still one of the duplicates up.
Okay, I'm still going to use my bonus action to throw my flaming sphere right up his ass.
Does that do damage now or at the start of his turn?
It will do damage now. He just needs to do. Where is it? Dexterity saving throw.
You send the flaming sphere to him, and you see as soon as it touches him, it just vanishes into nothingness. You hit the last duplicate instead of him.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Luna.
Hey,
Get him, Luna.
Luna's lightning.
I am going to dip my bow into Luna's lightning.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20.
A 2.
Okay. So go ahead and roll to attack.
13 plus 9, so 22.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage while I roll his Constitution saving throw. Fortunately, he is not paralyzed.
Oh, man.
He rolled a 12, exactly what he needed.
Okay, so 6 to damage plus
Okay.
4, 10.
Okay. And your second attack?
Ugh. I'll go ahead and dip it in my lightning again.
Okay. Roll a d20.
A 2 again.
Okay, roll to attack.
First.
7 plus a 9, so 16.
Unfortunately, that does not hit. You do anything else? You move in or anything?
Where was he again?
He's right here.
Yeah, take me to the
River.
to the right by the other pillar, but as far as away from that pillar as I can get.
You can probably get about right there.
Okay.
Okay. Azair, you are currently laying on the ground.
I'm going to stand up. Does that take any movement?
That does take half your movement.
Okay. Then I'm going to run pretty much straight at the wall away from, I will keep wanting to call him Salvador. Yeah.
Salvi.
And then I'm gonna cast a 3rd level healing word on Rancid and try and bring him back to life.
Okay. While we're dealing with that, Faustus, you're up.
13 hit points for Rancid.
I wake up screaming as I always do.
We expected nothing less.
All right. So I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna try to do another prayer of healing.
Okay.
At 3rd level.
Okay.
Does it work?
Go ahead and roll your healing.
All right, so everybody within 30 feet of me can heal for 22.
So that would be Hamilton, Zoros, and Eth.
Darn it.
Am I outside the range?
Actually, Eth went well. Yeah, I think Zaire, Ranson, and Eth would be out of the range. So it would be Faustus, Hamilton, and Zoros that would get the healing.
So we each got 22.
Yes.
Thank you.
Then I guess I'm out of the range. Right?
Uh-huh.
You are.
Darn it.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
No, I'll
Hamilton,
get you next.
Can I get to him? Can I move that far?
what's your speed?
30?
You'd probably get about 5 feet away from him.
Oh.
What's your reach range with your weapons?
5 feet. Ooh, good point.
You are not within reach of him if your reach is 5 feet. He is just outside of your range.
Man, as I'm trying to find my reach.
It's on your weapon.
You're attacking with just like a normal sword?
Yeah, it's 5 feet.
Then yeah.
Okay. Okay. So then I won't do that. I will move away. Yeah, can I move to where I'm about 40 feet away from him and then shoot at him? I guess move between between Luna and Azair. So it's kind of a yeah. And I'm going to take a couple shots at him.
Okay.
Um, I got an 18 and a 12.
18 will hit, 12 will not.
All right. I finally did some actual damage. Let's see how much damage I do. So 1d8 plus. All right. Yeah, 13 damage.
Okay. Zoros, we are up to you.
Hey, 35 range. I should be able to get to him if he was 5 feet away. He had a 30 movement, and I was in basically the same distance.
You were actually further back than he was because he was about right here.
All right, I move within 40 feet. Guns my father, 2 shots.
Okay.
17 and a 12.
Both miss.
Awesome.
Okay. You see him look to Hamilton, and he does some kind of motions with his hands and mutters something. Hamilton, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Well, I'm screwed. Oh. 11.
Okay. You all watch as out of nowhere a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on Hamilton's head. And those close enough to see his eyes, you see his eyes start to glow. And he was previously aiming at Savorlo, but he lowers his weapon. And Hamilton, in your mind, you hear a voice that says,
Kill them all.
be a love. Shoot Luna. And that is his turn.
Don't do it.
Rancent, we are up to you.
Quick question before
Yes.
that. Sorry, Ranson.
Yes.
Is he within 5 feet of the spear?
No. You got
He
it
is.
to, he is outside of the 5 feet range. You hit one of the duplicates and not where he was standing. So you hit the duplicate.
Okay.
40 feet.
Rancent, you're up.
I stand up. I stop screaming since nap time is over. Bonus action dash. I'll take my 45 feet to wherever that takes me to.
Probably gets you to about right there.
Okay, at which point I am going to use my main action to wiggle my fingers and try to zap the hell out of him.
Okay.
Woogity, woogity.
It's a 20.
Okay.
That does hit.
Oh yeah, 20 hits.
Okay, I couldn't remember. He gets 12 points of Witch Bolt, and, well, now I got Witch Bolt on him.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20.
Oh yeah, here comes the bad stuff. 1 second.
But that first pillar.
It's a 5.
Uh-oh.
Give me a percentile.
There. How do you tell him?
It's a 90.
Maybe, okay.
I feel like that's a new high score for bad stuff.
You are all watching Ransom as he casts Witch Bolt, and after the spell hits, you just see Rancent just blink out. He's no longer there.
I fucking suck. Later.
Rancent, you see everybody. You're just standing there, but they can't see you.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm okay with this outcome. Especially when I was right fucking in front of the mage.
Okay, S, you're up.
I would like to get within 10 feet of the jerk. I am going to connect my thumbs and splay out my fingers, and I am going to cast Burning Hands at him.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
Woogity woogity.
That is a 5.
He takes, I rolled all sixes, 18 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to again shove my flaming sphere up his butt.
Hold on. Let me do the concentration check on him real quick.
You can speed it up.
You did 18 points for the first one? Okay. He maintains concentration. Go ahead and do your flaming
It's
sphere
a
up.
dexterity saving throw for the flaming sphere.
That is a 4.
So then he'll take an additional 8 fire damage.
And he is good for the concentration as well. Okay. Anything else?
That ends my turn.
Okay. Luna, we are up to you.
Okay. So how far away am I from the group?
I mean, you're about 10, 15 feet away from Hamilton now. Probably a good 30 feet from Faustus. About 55 feet away from Savorlo.
Okay.
You want to stay within 40 feet of Hamilton. Because he said shoot him. And if he shoots from inside of 40 feet, he shoots at disadvantage.
So I don't want to get out of his range.
You don't want to get to 40 feet because then it's a regular gunshot.
Well, how far does his gun shoot?
40 feet, it can shoot up to 160 feet, but if you're inside of 40 feet, he has to shoot at disadvantage, which is what you want because then he has to take the lower of the rolls.
Right.
No, actually, he just takes a -5 to the attack roll.
Oh. Why did I think it was disadvantage?
It might have been at some point in time that I don't know.
Okay.
Your guns can shoot up to 160.
Yeah, you won't
I'm
you
never
won't
gonna
get out of
away.
range, but you'll take
That's
less.
what I asked you earlier when we were.
You'll take less damage from further away, but he has -5 to hit.
And to be fair, you don't know that he's going to attack you.
I know. I knew that, but I didn't know. That's why I just asked where I was from everybody. That's why I asked you quietly.
Okay. I'll shut up.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna I guess try my Luna's lightning again.
Bad time for that.
7.
With that, you feel the surge of electricity course over your body, and you see Luna lock up, and she is paralyzed.
I mean, that's a cool trick.
Yes, I have to roll to just figure out how many rounds I'm paralyzed for, correct?
I rolled it for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, with that, Faustus.
I tried to get them earlier.
All right.
Is there, what about
So,
Huh?
oh yeah.
Sons of my father work.
Yeah, but why didn't you tell me I'm extra later?
yeah,
That's my question.
Am I before Faustus?
it's Azer's turn before
Oh,
Faustus.
sorry,
Yeah.
Azair. Sorry.
I knew.
I'm not dead anymore.
No, it did,
Um, am I within 60 feet of Luna, or do I need to get closer?
You're easily within 60 feet of her.
Okay, I am going to cast a second level healing word on her.
Okay.
Trying to give her a boost.
One, two,
And math. She gets 10 points of healing.
Okay, Luna, you are at 10 points more.
I'm at 11.
Woo. Anything else is there?
No, I'm gonna hang back from Warlow.
Okay, now it's Faustus.
All right. So I'm just gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
That's 16 to hit.
16 does not hit, unfortunately.
All right, that's my turn.
Hamilton. Be a love and shoot, Luna.
So I've got weird, gnarly, spiky thorns on my head, and a voice telling me to kill Luna or shoot Luna.
Don't do it. Be
And
strong.
you cannot disobey. You feel the unbreakable urge to shoot Luna.
I've always been nice to you.
She's never called you camel toe.
Oh gosh. I'm yeah, can I guess try to fight the urge to shoot her?
Nope.
No.
You
Can't
have
fight
to
it?
shoot Luna.
Well, Luna.
At 20,
I
first one of the season.
yeah, that would be for me.
So you are within the 40 feet of her, so you do take a -5 to the attack.
Yeah. Then
I have 11.
all right. Now I guess I'll ask, do I have to use both turns or just can I use the one?
You have to
And
use both.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You have to roll to see if he even hits me.
Yeah.
Correct. You have advantage on the roll, by the way.
13
Roll again.
and 11.
Okay. So roll 2 more times.
You want me dead.
3, 2.
Okay. So both of the shots miss.
Yay.
Sorry.
Zoros, we are up to you.
3.
All right. No, I'm not that far anymore because I told you I moved within 40 feet.
You were already within 40 feet from him, so you would have to move back a little bit or you were at 40 feet right there. So you're
Right,
still
because
40
you told
feet
me I
away.
could get there in a movement
Because
cycle.
you have a 35 movement, you still would be within 5 feet from him.
All right, just get me as far as I can. I'll throw an axe at him.
Okay. So you'd be
And
about
I
right there.
miss. That's it.
Okay. Zorlo. You can see that Savorlo is looking rough, and he's getting very, very pissed off.
Good.
So he explodes.
Does a 16 hit you, Luna?
Yes.
Okay. You see him almost draw his hands back as if he's shooting a bow, but a shimmering green arrow streaks out towards Luna. And you take 8 points of acid damage.
Ouch.
And that, does he take damage, F?
Is he staying where he is?
He is.
He'll need to do a dexterity saving throw.
He fails.
So then he would take 6 fire damage.
Okay. Is his turn. Ransom, we're up to you. You are currently invisible.
So go ahead and move me right up against him because I want to make sure I am in melee range.
Yep, you're right up against him.
Cool, and I'm going to take a bonus action of an advantage offhanded rapier. Which a 24
24 for your on hand or offhand?
offhand.
Okay, yeah, 24 hits.
So I will hit for 18 points from invisibled.
Gotta love sneak attack. And with that, Rancent is now visible again.
Okay, and then I will do my witch bolt damage as my main action
Okay.
for a sweet 2 points. So I should have just used my damn rapier.
With that, you hear Savorlo scream as he falls over dead.
I mean,
Yay.
I
He
got
literally
it
had 2 hit.
done. He had a fireball in his ass.
And with that, the palace is incredibly silent, and you start to see the crystal kind of pulse a little bit. And after about 3 pulses, the castle disappears, and you are standing on the highway.
I still have the wicked gnarly crown of thorns.
Nope, that disappeared.
Oh, thank God.
I searched the corpse for candy.
I will dispel my flaming spear as well.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Stranger's got the best candy, so you know that's stranger candy.
Only the ones in the van.
So on Savorlo, you find a couple different things. You have he has his robes. He was wearing some bracers. He had a nice looking cloak, and he has a bag as well.
What about TikTok?
Okay, so I can't figure out what any of this shit is because that's magic-y, wizardy stuff.
Tick
Wait, let's
tock.
get in the bag and see what's inside.
Ooh, I try
Um,
not to loot another man's sack.
You go and you look in the bag, and all you see is just black darkness.
Ooh.
Promising.
I stick my hand in the bag.
Okay, you stick your hand in the bag.
Does it just kind of keep going?
You
Can I
feel the
get-
bottom of it.
Does he still have a hand?
I
Think of candy. Pull it out.
pull my
See what
hand
happens
back
if you
out.
put your rapier in it.
You pull your hand out. Your hand's fine.
I'm not going to stick my rapier in it. It's attached to a string. I'm going to put a coin in it.
Okay, you put a coin in it. It disappears into the darkness.
I turn it upside down and shake it.
Nothing comes out.
I stick my hand in it.
You stick your hand in it. You feel the inside of the bag.
Do I find the coin?
Are you reaching for the coin?
Ooh, that answers a lot of questions, but I don't know if I'm allowed to have one of these. Yes, I'm reaching for the coin.
Okay. You reach for the coin and you start to feel the coin in your hand.
Ooh, the bag's bigger on the inside. It holds things.
And you also find a book on Savorlo as well.
Yeah, I don't care about any of this. I stick my head in the bag.
Your
I want-
head will not fit in the bag. Hamilton, you said you were checking out TikTok.
Yeah.
He has a pretty nice looking greatsword. He has a stone laying next to his head, and his armor looks pretty nice.
I believe I use a great.
Azare, do you have any spell slots left?
I do. Do you want me to detect magic?
I think that would be the best way to see if any of this stuff would be worth taking. Yeah.
And
I think
seriously, I'm better.
Cloak and book, just letting everybody know.
You what?
The cloak and the book.
Calling you.
So if you're casting detect magic,
Yeah.
you get a glow from the stone next to TikTok, the greatsword, the robe, the bracers, the book, and the cloak and the bag.
Okay. I'm gonna tell everybody all of that, but I don't know why they're magic. So,
Well, that identifies stuff. So
yeah. And do you have any abilities left to?
I can identify two things right now. And if we spend 30 minutes, I can identify the other three things.
let's just take the time and do it.
Yeah.
Wait, if we spend like 50 minutes, do you not spend a spell slot then?
That is correct. I would not.
It's
Let's
probably
just-
worth just hanging out and ritualing it all in. But I mean, I'm pretty sure from the testing that the bag's a bag of holding.
But would we know
Tested it.
that?
Well,
If it's a cursed bag of holding.
we tested its infiniteness.
Yeah,
Right.
but
But
have you
this is
ever been in contact with a bag of holding before to know that it's a bag of holding, or are you just metagaming for the fun of it?
A Rancent has been in contact with one.
Ah,
And
A
I have,
Rancent has, you have not.
well, do I have any multiverse knowledge of that Rancent?
No.
Okay,
Hmm.
then the coin went disappearing and it's oddly black, but it's still pretty.
So taking the time to identify the robe he was wearing is called the robe of the Arch Magi. The bracers are bracers of defense. The cloak is a cloak of displacement. The bag is indeed a bag of holding. The sword is a great sword of wounding. The stone is an ion stone of protection.
Darn.
All right, Zoros. I think you and I are the only ones that use heavy armor, right?
No, I don't wear armor.
Oh, well then.
The only thing out of this that would actually help me would be the stone of protection, because then it doesn't affect my armor class. It'll just lower it or raise it.
The bracers would also benefit you, Zoros,
Oh,
because they give a +2 bonus to AC if you are wearing no armor and using no shield.
oh,
Then would anybody be opposed to me taking TikTok stuff of both the armor and the sword? Anybody? Because
well, I think Faustus can wear the armor too, right?
I mean, I can, but my AC is pretty high because I do use a shield.
Okay. So then, yeah, no, that makes perfect sense for you to take the sword and the armor.
You are also very large, and apparently this guy was very large, so it should fit you.
We might have to take it in a little bit.
So the plate armor is not magical. It is adamantine plate.
Ooh,
So on D&D Beyond, you can add adamantine plate and the Great Sword of Wounding.
how do I add those?
I'll give them to you. Hold on.
Oh, thank you. Yay. Great Sword of Wounding. That sounds awesome.
And would I know if the spell book, if it was wizard spells?
You would. The book was his spell book.
And he was a wizard.
Yes.
That sounds like an F
Yeah.
book then. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna.
Merry Christmas, F.
Can
Thank
I borrow it just
Merry
for
man
some
named
light
Jesus'
reading?
birthday.
Can I borrow it for some light reading? I'll give it back.
Yeah, I mean, because what I'll do is I'll just spend some time to copy over spells that I don't have. So as soon as I do that, I'll just give it to you, and any spell that you can have, you can copy over as well into your book.
Zare does not have a spell book.
Oh, you might need to buy a spell book.
She's a
Okay.
divine caster. She cannot copy spells or use spells
I
out of a spell
don't
book.
think you'll be able to use this as there.
I like knowledge for knowledge sake.
I
Oh,
could-
okay.
I
Plus,
can
it
read the
might-
leftovers.
Plus, it might have some fire spells in, which we really should.
Thanks for the reminder.
Hey, no problem. I noticed you've been avoiding those spells like the plague.
I mean, Fire and I surprisingly just don't get along.
Okay, so we've given out 3 of the items. There's still the Ion Stone of Protection, which
Zora.
basically what that does, it's a stone that'll kind of orbit your head, and it'll give you +1 to your AC.
Well, who else gets up front, up close and personal? Faustus, you said you have a pretty high armor class. What are you at?
I'm at 18.
Yeah, see, I'm still at 16.
And Ransom.
Yeah, but Ranson's dexterity. Ranson, your AC is high, right?
No, it's a 15. I just
Okay.
get out the way, so I'm not too terribly worried.
Well, why don't you take the stone? I'll take the bracers. That'll drop my armor or raise my armor class by 1. You'll get a boost to your armor class by 1. Because when I'm in my rage, then I take half damage to slashing, but bludgeoning and whatever. So it'll just help mitigate some of it.
Okay. I mean, I'll put stuff on.
Floaty around your
And
heady.
there is the Cloak of Displacement. So what that does, it basically, when you're wearing it, attacks against you are on disadvantage. But if you take damage, then that property stops functioning until the start of your next turn.
Well, I would say
F
that
is Luna.
would probably either go to Azare or Luna. Because you can always transfer to an animal and then have a whole new pool of hit points, right?
That as long as I haven't been knocked unconscious first, but if I get low, I can turn into an animal, have the HP back, and then if I get knocked unconscious as an animal, I'll go back to human with whatever points I had. I won't just straight up die.
Right.
So
So maybe Luna would be better off. So that way,
she's got some protection.
yeah.
Other than this guy who was out to get me, I don't usually take any damage,
Yeah, I think this one's just a good
but I'll take it.
yeah.
As we get further in, we might have like more evil people who fight they get bigger and badder as you go through. So even if they're not attacking you, it might be like tonight where like Rancid and I were unconscious for a good part of it because we were just in the crossfire.
Yeah. Now, this is the cloak of displacement. Does that apply to spells as well?
Just attack rolls against you. So as long as it's an attack roll, yes.
Okay, so like that lightning thing, it would have been a
It
disadvantage.
would not, because that one isn't an attack roll, it's a saving throw.
Okay. Now, would that damage taken shut down the displacement thing? Because
Yes.
you actually hit.
Yes.
Okay. So that wouldn't have helped you at all tonight, but
No, it would not have.
okay.
But with that, items have been doled out to everyone. I added them each onto your
We had the
characters.
bag of holding.
Yeah, who wants the bag of holding?
Zare and Faustus didn't get anything. Maybe either one of you guys want it?
Definitely not me.
I have heard of the bag of holding, but I don't know what that fully means.
Basically, it can store up to 500 pounds of things, but the bag itself only ever weighs 5 pounds. And
It
it
fits.
basically, it's like an intra-dimensional pocket that you can grab things out of or put things in.
Okay, so it is like Hermione's bag. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't mind having it, but that's just me. I like to collect things.
I already have a magic item, so
I can be the holder for everybody.
He said it, she said it, she agreed. That's the worst part of having the bag.
Okay, it has been added.
But that I'm holding everything for everybody.
And with that, you are able to find a little campsite, set up a little campsite here and take a long rest. And with that, we will end tonight's session. And we will pick this up in a couple weeks. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'll have it up on YouTube tomorrow at some point. And we will see you in a couple weeks.
Thank you, Kevin.